Hey everyone, it's me. Who else would it be? So I don't know what it's been about like with the last 2 days. I've just been feeling so blah. And then on top of that, like I went to go to the pharmacy here in town. There's two of them, but like I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Futzing with my hair. It's what I do. So anyways, yeah. And to go to the pharmacy and their drive-through window is closed, and I'm like, I'm not going into the store. I'm not sure why a pharmacy wouldn't prefer to use the window rather than have people go into the store, but oh well. Yeah, and then especially since all our stores that I know pharmacy's essential or whatever, but like it just seems to make more sense to use the drive-through to me. So I go try again tomorrow. There's no straw in my drink. I got another one of those lemonades. But the thing is, I'm probably going to post this sooner. I'm not sure. I'm like questioning the order. Like, do I do all the videos in order or do I just do them in relevance? Like, I'm doing this one today. And I'll probably release it tonight or tomorrow morning. I don't know yet. But, like, then do I release the November snack box this month? Or do I do it in order, which would make it, like, December 10th or something that it's really going to come out? Potato cakes. It's so weird. Because the video where I did that other one, this car was parked next to me. The same car with the broken window. I wonder if somebody like stole it and just left it here. So this is the turkey cranberry, the fried turkey cranberry sandwich. Market fresh sandwich from Arby's. LTO, limited time offer. That chicken salad sandwich they have in the summer. Oh my god! And I hope they bring their macaroni back, because that was the best macaroni from a fast food restaurant ever. I've had Chick-fil-A's. It was better than Chick-fil-A's, but we don't have a Chick-fil-A here. See, so it's like cranberry sauce, fried turkey, bacon, lettuce, tomato, and it looks like mayo. I don't know, today's just been like a really crappy day for me. That's kind of weird. And there's cheese too, I think. It definitely tastes like cheese. I know my nails look horrible. Amazing. Today and yesterday, like, I don't know. I've just been off. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I think I woke up too late. I think I know the problem, and I'm gonna need to work on it. Like, I don't have the sleep aid that I usually use, which is these edibles, the CBD and THC. And so I took a couple of another one that's just THC, and I think I took too many. And it just made me groggy in the morning, and then usually I wake up around, well, not usually, lately I've been waking up around 6:30 or 7, and like the last 2 days I went back to sleep after I woke up. And then I woke up all groggy and I didn't work out. I didn't do things. I was really on top of my game, like got up with laundry and working out every day and doing all these things I need to do, and no. No. So whatever. And yeah. I tried really good. And I know, very unpopular opinion, but I do not like the curly fries. I love their potato cup. But, and then it doesn't help that the last couple days have been really, really groggy, gloomy, cold. Horrible weather. It's just steaming up my windshield. And like part of me just wants to like disappear into obscurity. Honestly. And like all these people were adding me on Facebook locally that I don't know. I mean, like, they're people I deal with, but I'm just weird about my Facebook. And the town is really small, so it's weird to not add them, especially when they're related to someone else who is on my Facebook, and it's just like, okay, maybe I just like open up my Facebook for everybody and then never use it. I just, why do these people want me on their Facebook? It's like they don't talk to me, deal with me very often. Plus, people are weird because I suck at returning text. I'm horrible at messaging and chit-chatting because I'm just not good at it. I don't know what to talk about. And it may not seem like that. Or maybe you guys can see it. I don't know. I don't know. I like a lot of time to myself. And sometimes people's messages give me anxiety. I know, I'm a weird person. Oh well. I found my weird person to go with my weirdness. Who's okay with my weirdness. But yeah. It's like I told him, if we wouldn't have worked out the way we did, I don't think we would have worked out. Like, because he sucks at texting and calling, and our phone conversations are trash. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, but like in person, it's just something completely different. I don't understand it. Plus, like I said, he's horrible at texting and calling. Like, he'll leave his phone off or the ringer off, and he has a horrible sense of time. He really does. And that is part of the brain injury. And I know him, so it doesn't bug me, but like if we were dating it would bug the fuck out of me. I know. Because I'd feel like he's ignoring me. Because with my borderline, it would drive it insane. And it's really weird. Because, like, we moved just like that. Which is crazy because we didn't. We did, but we didn't, if that makes any sense. Like, I had a crush on him for a million years. No. I had a crush on him for 17 years. You know, like, it didn't move that fast, but it did. Like I said, we hung out once. Like, it was just so weird because, like, my friend Michelle and I, she's in another video with me. She was like, hey, we went out to eat at this place that doesn't exist anymore. Oh, they had the best fried pickles. Okay, it's called K-Bob's. So one of my fetish guys, like, gave me money. To go get food. I told him I'm my favorite friend too. So he gave me like $80, and we went to a steakhouse called K-Bob's, and we were eating, and she's one of those people who always text. So she's texting with this dude, like, who just got back into town, and she's like, hey, she was kind of like blowing him off, and like, oh, he just got back into town, and you know, blah blah blah. And when we were done eating, I guess she's all like, hey, can we go pick him up? And I'm like, a weird guy, I don't know, in my car. But so at the time, I'm like, you're never gonna meet new people. And unless you meet new people, and you know, you're gonna end up with Pablo again forever, play this stupid game, and you know. And I'm like, okay. And it wasn't even like intention to like be with him or anything. It was just like, I'm trying to meet new people, like, and maybe these new people would eventually lead into knowing other people who, you know, you get the idea. Like, I tell Larry he needs to meet people, good people, and then maybe one day they'll have a friend who has a friend who has a friend or something, you know. That was my thought. And you know, and he got in the car, and it was dark, and I'm like, okay. And she's like, oh, I didn't even introduce you. So she's like, yeah, Lori, this is Hatter. I'm like, slammed on the brakes, flipped on my light, blinded the poor guy. And then, as if I couldn't be any more obvious, because this is me, I don't have a buffer usually. It's exhausting to have a buffer, but I was like, fucking Hatter in my car. Anyways, yeah, so, and then after that, we didn't hang out again for, well, we went to, in that one Taco Bell mukbang I did with her, we drove up there to go get him, but it ended up being a big snowstorm. And he was living off-grid on this, I don't want to call it a commune. It's called the Mesa. Look it up. Taos Mesa. So the roads are like mud. This one hair is bugging me. I'm sorry. Okay. So it's called Taos Mesa, and the roads are like dirt, so they turn into mud, and it's impossible in the snow. So he couldn't find a ride to the main road, and we couldn't get through it, so it ended up being for nothing. And then I don't know how long, that was February-ish, maybe early March. I'll have to look up the video. And then yeah, Like, I don't even know. Like, we hung out one day and then she got mad, even though she was trying to set us up. And I stopped talking to him because we made an agreement not to talk to him. Like, because even though she tried to set us up, I guess she had a crush on him or something. And I was like, okay. You know, I was trying to do the good thing. Then I found out, like, she just, I don't know, she's a good person. She just is very everywhere. And she likes male attention, which, I mean, hey, I'm not gonna hate. But unfortunately, it doesn't make for good friendships. Because, you know, like, I had a poetry reading, and she was supposed to be there, and she wasn't. And, you know, like, we were supposed to do this, and she bailed on me for some guys, and it's like, okay. And then I find out she was talking to him behind my back, and it wasn't gonna happen. It was like, you know, it wasn't gonna happen. He wanted something more conventional. And, you know, he's an old-fashioned kind of guy, and he wanted a relationship. He's in his 40s. He didn't want a fling or somebody who's very open in a relationship. None of that. I don't want that either. I mean, what people want to do is cool, but don't be forcing it onto other people, kind of thing. You know, like, if you're polyamorous, don't be trying to force a monogamous person into your lifestyle, you know, like, or vice versa. If you're monogamous, don't be trying to change a polyamorous, I hope I'm saying that right, person into monogamy. It's just not fair. I hope that makes sense and doesn't offend anyone. Like, don't expect people to convert into what you want them to, because that's not a good relationship. So, you know, he wanted something calm and relaxing, and so, yeah. I mean, he hadn't been in a relationship in 6 years, so he was, like, not really in a hurry either, but for some reason, you know, after my poetry reading, and she didn't show, and I found out she was still, like, hanging out with him, and trying to convince him to be with her, and I felt really betrayed by that. And I was drunk, and I was lonely, and I was like, hey, you want to come over? Which usually isn't a good idea, because, you know, that leads to bad choices, but it didn't. We just spent the night together, like, actually sleeping. We stayed up all night talking. Nothing bad happened. And then we woke up. He went to work. Because he was working at his friend's shop at the time, I went to do my stuff, which was giving rides at the time. And came over the next night. And the next night. And then the next night. And then every night after that, until finally, I think about a week and a half in, he said something like, oh, what's for dinner when I get home? And I'm like, And then, yeah, the next thing I know, I was like, okay, well, do you want a key? And he started moving his stuff to my house, and then he moved his house to my house. So, you know, it was very fast, but it wasn't. It took a while to get to that fast track. And I don't know. I really love him. In case you can't tell, he's just, I feel, and I know I've said this in another video, I really feel like I hit the jackpot with him. Because he's supportive and just awesome. Like, I've never had a healthy relationship. And it's sometimes it's weird. Like, it really is. And if you've only had toxic relationships and then you've gotten into a healthy relationship, you know what I mean. It's like, wait, shouldn't we be yelling right now? No. Like, and actually communicating with somebody who listens and responds back, and it's just the weirdest. Like, and I used to think that I was too broken for something like that, but obviously I'm not. So, yay. Anyways, I don't know why I got into this ramble. I'm sorry for anybody who actually came for a review of the sandwich. Okay. Laters.